All right, guys. A little bit more detail about phase one. Phase one is the biggest block to progression in this fight. If we get past phase one, we will eventually kill the fight. Okay, you're just getting past phase one. Phase one is the most difficult one of the fight. Apparently, it's the one that people are getting stopped on the most. So just a bit more detail to help us get through phase one. Okay, after blasphemy resolved, after the first blasphemy of the fight resolves, team one down, you're going to go ahead and stack. Okay, you're going to move the boss to here, and team one down, you're going to stack. You're going to pop personal defensive. The druid that's going down, okay, whatever druid that's going down, whatever they're going down is going to roar. Okay, so druid roars. You're going to go down. As soon as the lost soul spawn, the team one is down. The lost soul spawn here. You're going to move the boss away over here. Okay, when you move the boss away over here, all the remaining players up top, you're going to stack. You're going to stack right away. The druid that's up here, you're going to innervate Genevieve, and she's going to pop the befouled barrier. Okay, you need to absolutely blow that befouled barrier up to like 9 million HPS. Okay, just absolutely nuke that befouled barrier. All right. After the befouled barrier is resolved, could spread to approximate blasphemy positions. When you move the boss up here, guys, just remember it flips. Okay, so when Jimmy, Nick, Dan, and Gran, you're going to flip. You're going to go over here. The sides remain the same. Okay, melee. Make sure you're not encroaching in front of the boss, kind of where the lost souls are. All right, we're gonna make that happen. After blasphemy resolves, during this time, we're gonna get the call to DPS down the lost souls. Just remember, in team uh, in team two, you're gonna have Eversi, Dakota, and Nico. Okay, you're going to absolutely blow up the lost souls. You're going to absolutely destroy the lost souls. Keep the lost souls at about 30% initially. Then when we call to kill the lost souls, guys, all of the range just switch to it and destroy it. All the range just switch to it and destroy it. The melee heavy group, you might have to help with the lost souls. All right. After you kill the lost souls, this team is going to come back up. Guys, when you come back up, don't just run around trying to get away. Just stay stacked. Okay, don't move when you come back up, because there's going to be blasphemy resolution happening around you. So just when you come back up, just stay here. All right. You move the boss, and everybody stacks in. Okay. Now, of course, team two down, you're going to stay stacked, and team one down, you're going to spread. Okay. Actually, stay stacked. Sorry, you're going to stay stacked. You're going to remain stacked the entire time. All right. Just wait for the hope breaker. Now, as Kingsmore is happening, what you're going to do, guys, you're not going to spread. Okay. As Kingsmore is happening, you're going to go over here. Team one down. After you come back up, you're going to stay stacked, and then you're going to move over here. Kingsmore is going to happen. It's going to leave a lot of these lost souls on the ground. Boss is going to move here, and we're going to have befouled barrier again. This befouled barrier is going to be Heaney. So innovate yourself and go nuts. After the Heaney, we're going to spread for. So after the befouled barrier, we're going to spread for blasphemy. All right. After the blasphemy resolves, you're most likely going to be asked to DPS down the lost souls. Team 2 down is going to come back up. Team 2 down, stay here, let the blasphemy resolves. Phase ends. Okay, so it's 2 cycles of the same sequence repeating. Okay, it's 2 cycles of the same sequence repeating. To recap, start with the barrier in phase 1. You start with the stack. Sorry, do this. Start with the stack. Everybody spread for team blasphemy. Team 1 down stack. King's mode happens. Move boss here. Get a bunch of lost souls. Everybody up here stack. Befoul barrier. Spread. Blasphemy. Kill souls. Everybody stack. Hopebreaker healing. Team 1 down that just came up. Go over there. King's Mourn. Team 2 down. Goes down there. Move boss. Befoul barrier. And spread. Okay, in that sequence. Just again and again and again. Okay, we just have to get good at it. For team 2 down, there's a big ad, Grand. For Grand, your assignment is going to be to nuke the big ad, okay? You're going to absolutely use every DPS cooldown you've got to destroy or delete this big ad, we're going to try to stack it on top of the small ad, okay? But your priority is to absolutely nuke the big ad down. And that's phase one. Just remember details. The druid that goes down roars as soon as Kingsmourn hits. Pop personal defensives. Make sure you understand this sort of back and forth movement of Anduin just from here to here. Stun sequence. Dakota and Eversea will handle it. If they ask for backup, everybody else who has an AoE stun, help. That's really it.